Hi, my name is Chen Tu. I come from China. It is traditional in China to attach importance to education and respect their teachers. Since ancient times, the Chinese nation has put education in a very important position. All levels of society have tried by every means to send their children to school. In China, there have many things about respecting the teachers. For example, a tutor for a day is a father for a lifetime. Today, I would like to talk about cultural difference influence students' expectations from the United States and China. When you study abroad, you will meet people from different countries, race, and backgrounds. Even students from same country may come from different parts of country. Countries with different historical backgrounds have difference in education, forming their own unique education culture. Cultural difference will influence students' expectations in the classroom. First, let's talk about education system influenced classroom expectation between China and the United States. There are no art and science subject in high school in the United States, and there is no difference between the major subject and the minor subject when school calculating the total GPA. Each class is not a uniform class. However, it's according to the actual situation of each student and their hobbies to choose classes. It is encouraging students to explore and find their own interests and hobbies. In the article Exploring Cultural Difference in Classroom Expectations of Students from the United States and Taiwan, Niehoff, Torley, Huju, and Shi, 2001, states that the U.S. culture, which enhances individual freedom, places much power in the hands of people. Individualism is the important subject of United States students' life. It is big difference between China and United States students. Collectivism is playing a significant role in Chinese student life. In China, students were being signed into a division of liberal arts track or science track since sophomore. When you select liberal arts for your track, science subject will be your minor subject. When school calculating GPA, it will count out your minor subject. A group of students will stay in same class of the entire school year and take classes which designed by school in China. This is education system effect on students' expectations. Secondly, the difference in teaching method between China and the United States influence classroom expectations. Most of Chinese teachers use traditional methods and rigid teaching method. American teachers have more diversity teaching style. In the article, the Chinese have some important things to teach us about educating our kids. Donnelly 2014 explained that Chinese teaching method is the traditional teacher-directed method of learning, where the teacher spends most time standing at the front of the class, directing learning and controlling classroom activities. In the classroom, Chinese students will learn particular knowledge in the set of environments from school and teachers, while American students will learn imaginative and critical thinking from school and teachers, which is inquiry learning. Donnelly in 2014 noticed that during the early primary school years, in the area like English and mathematics, teacher needs to be exploited about what they teach and make better use of whole class teaching. It is important that students have direct introduction from teachers, and teachers need to have regular classroom to set routine work and schedule. The teacher's goal is not only that students have rational thinking, but also need to let students have strong problem-solving ability and highlighting to memorize key ideas. The teaching method are influence on students' expectations. All in all, there is not just one correct way to influence students' expectations in a different cultural environment. We are living in a global village. International education must teach students in accordance with their attitude. We have to understand the expectations that comes from different students, different countries, and different cultures. From individualism and collectivism education system to direct introduction and equal learning teaching method, and so on. These are all the expectations for students, for their teachers, school, and educations. Thank you.